and I'm going to be doing a haul. This is basically going to be like a January haul because this is stuff I've accumulated over the whole month of January. I'm actually going to start with the one hair product that I accumulated, and that is by Numi, and it's actually a curling wand, and this is what it looks like, and it has 4 settings, so 4 different size barrels that go with it. And this one is like a medium large barrel, but it's called the Foreplay. And this is what the box looks like, and I actually got this on Outlook for around $70. So $70 for 4 curling wands is not that bad. And I'm going to show you these sizes. Now the size that actually comes on it when you first purchase it is this one, which is this one is much larger than this one, as you can see. So I changed it to this medium large one. So this is the extra large, or this is large. I'm not sure how the sizing works on them, but that is a larger barrel. They also have a very tiny barrel for very extremely tiny curls. So this is what this one looks like. And then lastly, they have the medium or small medium barrel, which is the traditional size on most curling wands. So I believe this retails for over $100 on Numi, and I've actually purchased stuff from Numi before, such as hair extensions, and I'll leave my review on the hair extensions in the info box. So now getting into the beauty and makeup part of the haul, I actually have quite a lot in this clear bag I actually got with some hair products from Twilight Limited Edition by Pro Beauty Tools. And so I'm just going to dig right in. A lot of it's from MAC or Chanel or Urban Decay. So I'm going to start with the Chanel foundation I got, and this is actually something I picked up a few days ago because I'm using it for a tutorial I'm doing. And I've tried it out once on my skin at night, and I really like the texture of it. Now, you guys know that I love this foundation right here, and this is Chanel Vital Lumiere Aqua, and this is the shade Beige Rose 12, and I'm actually almost out of this. I have like maybe 2 or 3 uses left, so I decided to pick up a new foundation from them because I love their foundation because it makes your skin look like skin. It doesn't look heavy, it makes it look glowing and fresh and natural. So this one is the original Vital Lumiere, and this is the shade 07 Ivory. So as you can see, the packaging is slightly different. The color does come up a little bit more orange on camera, but also the bottle, things can always look darker in the bottle than they do in real life. Now this is a glass bottle, this is a plastic bottle. If you want me to do a comparison between Vital Lumiere and Vital Lumiere Aqua, I will. I do have to say this is a moisturizing foundation. I actually took some online quizzes on skin type, so I'm actually a normal to combination skin type, so I can use foundations for oily and dry skin, and this is definitely something that's more moisturizing, so I would recommend it for people with dry skin. And this is the bottle and the packaging and the pump. It does have the pull off top, but it also has a pump, which is a great thing. So the next thing I got is another foundation, and this is the one I'm actually currently using every single day, and it's by Urban Decay, and it's Naked Skin, and it's weightless liquid ultra definition liquid makeup, and I got the shade 05, which is the lightest shade. And this is what this one looks like. As you can see, it looks a bit lighter than the Chanel one, and this one I believe retails for under the price of this foundation, the Chanel foundation. So this is around maybe under $40 or $42.50. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I have a demo and a review on this, so I'll link that down below as well. And I think this is a very nice foundation, especially for every day, and it works great on oily skin. It can cling to dry spots, so I would be careful with that if you do have drier skin. Another item I picked up, and I'm actually going in random order because everything's kind of mixed in the bag. This is a product I picked up from my All Cosmetic Wholesale's website, which basically is everyone's website, but it's basically a CCO. And I got the shade Well Dressed, and it's a MAC blush. And I've actually never owned Well Dressed, and everyone raves about it on YouTube. And I actually haven't even tried it out yet. I was pretty good. I've actually had this in this bag for about 2 weeks. And it's just a pretty pink color. It actually comes up truish to color right here. And it's just really pretty and natural. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, but that's what it looks like swatched. It's really pretty and natural, as you can see, and it doesn't show up too pigmented, but again, you don't always want a very pigmented blush. Another item I picked up recently is the Naked Flushed, and this came out most recently, and I do have this product in a demonstration with my foundation for the Urban Decay Naked Skin. And this is what this looks like. You get a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So this is perfect for traveling. The shades can be a little bit pigmented, especially if you use too much. Like the blush, you definitely have to work with it if you have lighter skin. So just tap a little bit into your brush and then tap off some extra. And the highlighter works great, especially on light skin, and it can work great on dark skin. And then the bronzer is pretty multitask, especially if you have Laguna already. I can compare those for you. So as you can see, Laguna is a bit darker than the Urban Decay bronzer. So another product I picked up recently is Urban Decay Naked Basics, and I also have an eyeshadow tutorial using this that's very neutral and wearable for every day. And that's what this looks like, and I do recommend this, especially if you have the other two Naked palettes, because the Naked palettes don't always have a lot of matte shades, and especially if you like to use a matte crease color, if you do a shimmery eyelid or a matte highlight, this is perfect. There is one repeat from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and that's Foxy, but other than that, all the shades are new to this palette, and getting palettes actually saves a lot of money, especially if you're talking about Urban Decay makeup. I believe their single eyeshadows retail for $18, and this has 6 shadows, so that's expensive, especially if you just want a few matte colors because you're not crazy about them. There is one shimmer satin in this, and that is the first shade, which is Venus, I believe. Another eyeshadow palette I picked up is by Chanel, and this is for another tutorial, the same one as the foundation. I'm actually doing a exact lookalike video, and this is for one of the movies that I'm crazy about, and if you guys know what one I'm talking about, great for you. So this is the palette I got. It's pretty neutral. It does have some purples and plums in them, and this is Variation, and this is 37 by Chanel. You can get it in the baked form, but I prefer the actual satin eyeshadow. Another product I picked up, especially for that tutorial I was talking about, and I also wanted to get this because it's a great under eye concealer or powder setting powder. And this is the Secret Brightening Powder by Mercier, and it's in the shade Light. And I've actually been using this product. I think it's great, and Secret Brightening Powder in 1. That's what it looks like. It's just a white color that brightens up skin because it has little micro specks of shimmer almost in it, and this you could definitely set some highlight with if it's a cream and not change the color too much. I was able to get 2 free samples with that purchase from lauramercier.com. So I got a Laura Mercier eyeliner in Purple Sapphire, which looks like that. It's just like an almost blackened purple from far away, but up close it's a beautiful purple. And then I also got a primer, and this is the Radiance Primer. And these are deluxe sample sized items. I also got another MAC product, and this I actually picked up from a CCO, and this is the Petite Gloss, and this is in Plum Parfait. And this shade I was doing some research on, and I was hoping my CCO would have it, and they did. And this is the shade that they used on Alice Cullen in the movie New Moon. So that's what the product looks like. It's actually really pretty with the over-the-top gloss that's in the shape of a flower with the under rosy plum color. Some other lip products I picked up from MAC are the Pro Longwear lip glosses, and I got these from my CCO and some of them from All Cosmetic Wholesale because I fell in love with the first shade, which is called, this was the first one I got, which was Unchanging. And I've used this quite a few times. It's a beautiful nudie mauve color for every day. So you're going to put on the color first, and then you put on the clear gloss, and this stays on your lips for hours. The other 2 colors I got were in Night Rose, which is a darker pink plum color, which looks like that, and it has a glitter gloss to put over it. And then the next one is For Keeps, which is another mauve pink color. Another product I picked up, and this is from the drugstore, this is the Revlon Expert Tweezers because I lost my tweezers, so I needed a new pair. And then I got 2 Chanel Illusion d'Ombre long wearing luminous eyeshadows. I got Emerveil, which is the one all the beauty gurus talk about. It comes with a little applicator, and I will show you what this looks like. So it basically comes with a lid, and then you can click it together and it will become a small traveling eyeshadow brush and eyeliner brush. But the actual shadow I've actually been using the past few days for midterms, and it's a gorgeous creamy color that is perfect. So this shadow is perfect for putting on over other shadows or under other shadows. It's a creamy color and it's mineralized, so it looks really pretty and it reflects a lot of light. And then the last one I got is the same formula, and this came with the applicator, and it's actually for the same tutorial I've been talking about in this whole video. So it's just a get to look look, and it's a beautiful white that has like a blue iridescence to it. 81, and this is an Illusion d'Ombre shadow, a long wearing luminous eyeshadow, and this is just in the shade 81, and it's a beautiful white color. And it just reflects a lot of light. It's right there if you can see it. I think this would be perfect for under the brow bone, on your cheekbones if you want a really stark whitish beautiful highlighting color, or in the inner corners, which is what I'm going to be using it as. I think this would be great. So I highly recommend Emerville and shade 81. So that's it for my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this was quite large, but I don't know, I'm a beauty guru, so there's no excuse, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't leave any comments at all. Just hit the X out button if you haven't already done that. If you didn't like the video, remember to like my Facebook to tell me any new videos I should be filming. I am going to be doing a book review series called Katie's Corner, so if you want to hear more about that, then I can tell you in the comments. And if you want to do any book suggestions for me, or any videos, go to my Facebook page and like that, and follow me on Twitter at TryHard01 Team Edward. And that's it. I hope you guys have a super awesome, amazing, fantastic day.